Shalom, shalom wa ahaba, Mishpachah, shalom wa ahaba. Peace and love, family, peace and love. I want to say shalom to the whole house of Yasharel, all 12 tribes. And I also want to say shalom to the sojourners, the Gentiles, and the foreigners, and all those who give thanks, honor, and praises to the Elohim, or God of the Bible, and his only begotten Son, Yahushua HaMashiach, to whom many of us refer to as Christ. Hallelujah, Mishpachah. Family, I want to take a quick moment to just give us another example that we are now living in clown world, and we are also approaching the latter days and the last times. You understand that, Mr. Picard? And I just want to share with you something that I've come across about the situation going on at the University of Wyoming. And I want to share something with you about an article that we're going to read out of the New York Post. I want to show you what the article is, but I'm going to be reading it from my computer. But I want to show you about this article that says, University of Wyoming sorority sisters say they live in fear of trans member. Yes, family, they have forced these young ladies at the University of Wyoming to live with a transformer. Now, mind you, I'm going to show you a picture, then I'm going to read some of the stuff from the article, because, man, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Look at this right here. They are forcing these young ladies to live with that right there. That mentally ill young man who cannot get a girl, who's pretending to be a girl so that he can be around girls. And you best believe I wouldn't be surprised if the boy got some predatory issues, because something got to be wrong with you to put on a scheme like this so that you can get around some girls. See what I'm saying? You are mentally ill. And this is why I'm not all that hype about sending my daughters to college to go live on nobody's campus nowadays. If my young ladies want to grow up and they want to pursue a college degree, I'm going to heavily influence them and advise them to go to a local college around here and live at home while they go to school, because I'm not all about paying my money to go send you somewhere and then you become all brainwashed and messed up, or either they try to force you to come live with some man, and this man about 6'2", 210 pounds. You know what I'm saying, Mr. God? Good God. You know what I mean? Pretending to be a girl so he can be around girls. And we all knew that this was going to happen when they started doing all this transgender, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, girls is getting raped in the bathrooms. All kinds of foolishness, because the mentally ill, some of these people are psychopaths. You understand? But don't nobody want to approach the elephant that's in the room. But let's read a little bit out of this article. It says, New York Post, fair use. University of Wyoming sorority sisters say they live in fear of trans member. Listen at this. A group of sorority sisters who are suing the University of Wyoming for accepting a transgender woman, that's somebody that's born a man, a transgender woman, into their group, have broken cover to describe how they live in constant fear in our home. After the hulking student, they call this dude hulking, after the hulking student has become physically aroused around them. This boy getting hard-ons around the girls. You know what I'm saying? The 7 women from the Kappa Gamma house have filed a lawsuit against the university and Artemis Langford, 21-year-old, a 6'2", 260 pound, excuse me, I said 210, 260 pound man, trans student who joined their chapter in September 2022, Miss Picard. Now, you can go to the New York Post and find this and read it on your own, but I'm going to come down here to the interesting. Check this out. It says, the lawsuit alleges that Langford stared at the women without talking for hours. He stared at the women without talking for hours. One sorority member walked down the hall to take a shower wearing a towel. She felt an unsettling presence, turned and saw Mr. Smith watching her silently, the lawsuit alleges. In another disturbing incident, the lawsuit alleges Langford has even become physically aroused. Mr. Smith has, while watching members into the sorority house, had an erection visible through his leggings. The suit says other times he has had a pillow in his lap. You heard this foolishness, Mr. McCall? So this man pretending to be a woman who's still attracted to women, the only reason he's pretending to be a woman is so that he can live and be around women. And when somebody's like that, you got to watch out for this dude trying to take something. You know what I'm saying? This dude might try to take something. Y'all know what I mean by that. Because this person is probably a psychopath. Maybe even being a sociopath. But we live in clown world, Mr. Because you can't make this up. This is why I say I'm not all too hot about the idea of my daughters going away to nobody's college. They have, in the University of Wyoming, forced a sorority to live with a man pretending to be a woman, and this man is walking around getting erections, covering himself up with pillows to keep the girls from seeing, in his leggings. Now, first off, this 6'2", 260-pound man is walking around in leggings. Can you just imagine that? That got to be a horrible sight, Mr. Cobb. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because don't nothing else need to be said. Protect your children and be careful of what you doing in this world, and be careful of what it is that you allowing your children to be exposed to. And for those people out there who got children who are college age, I'm going to be praying for y'all because this world is tore all to pieces. Those people who got little children, you better start putting them in private school, homeschooling them, or doing something, because the devil is loose in these divided states of wickedness, these so-called states of America. They done let a 6'2", 260-pound man that's identifying as a woman live. First join a sorority, an all-female organization. And then they forcing these women to let this man live with them. And he walking around getting erections. Probably beating his meat and everything else. But with that, Mr. McCall, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And always remember to keep the fire burning. A little more oil in my lungs. Hallelujah, Mr. McCall. Keep your eyes open. Stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. And remember that your redemption is near. May he return when he returns, Mr. McCall. May the deliverance of Yasharel come when it come, oh Mr. McCall. May judgment come upon the wicked of the world and those who are promoting these kind of lifestyles within this earth. Hallelujah. Until we meet again, Kumar Yasharel, Kwam Yasha Allah, Rise, Yisrael, Shalom, Shalom, Salam, Mr. McCall. Hallelujah.